gentlemen, welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts Japanese campaign, where I am currently in the process of designing a new battle cruiser for my fleet. My fleet is strong, it has plenty of battleships to get the job done, but I feel like I just want a battle cruiser. I haven't built a proper battle cruiser in a while, and I'm thinking about having some fun here. I'm thinking quadruple 15s as my main means of having fun. Damn, that doesn't fit. Well, it does fit, but it doesn't weight-wise. You know what? Let's see if we can make it work. First things first, let's get that up. Okay. Drop the anti-torp. We still need to save weight, people. We still need to save weight. Shaft 1, electric 1, auxiliary 1. That's 3,000 tons. Gives me a rangefinder. It gives me the equipment I need. Okay. AP shells, please. Yeah, that's not happening. Okay. A citadel armor. Let's lower you. Increase you. Lower you. You go to 2. You go to 1. You know what? Let's do the same here. Oh, we can't. 3, 1.5, 0.7. Sure. Okay. That's 100 tons for secondaries. That's not enough. Let's lower the main bell to 10 inch. At least it gives me some room. Because I want my quadruple guns. But honestly, I'd love this as... Oh, that would be funny. Holy shit, quadruple 6-incher would fit. Weight-wise. Not gonna do that though. Casemates, let's start off with... 3-inch battery. Then I guess 3 5-inch batteries. Although over here we can have a 4. You know what? Let's replace the 5-inch battery with a triple 4s. So, yes. We have 2 positions for 3-inch guns there. Did the aft weight just go up? No. No, it did not. You. There we go. 25 months build time, that is pretty long. Yes. Do I want to know what my flash fire chance is? Probably not. Only 4%. but even that is not doable. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun little ship, I think. 30 knots, that's respectable. Nothing extreme, but respectable. So that'll be my first new ship. But I want something else. I want something else. We have a couple of hulls unlocked in the previous episode. Not sure if it was on screen or not. But the heavy cruiser 4, for example, is out and about. And I want to build a small heavy cruiser. 34 knots, yeah, sure. You know what? 36 knots. Now let's see if we can make this work. Oh god, these crane towers are so bloody big. Luckily, we can do that. Oil. If I go with geared turbines. With forced boilers, yes, sure. I mean, it's a bit of a debuff, really, but I like my engine efficiency. Sue me. That's 20 torpedoes. 22-inch. Oxygen. Thank you very much. Rangefinder. Depth charges. Sonar 2, RDF, anti-flood. Okay. Let's get a cheap citadel in. I know I still need to add my guns. Don't you worry. Okay. I'm looking at the 9-inchers. They're Mark V. I think that is the superior gun that we have available to us. How about 2 9-inchers like this? And then a 6-inch secondary battery. Get ballistic, standard ratio, heavy shells, increased shells. Let's increase the barrel length on the 6-inchers. They can shoot, well, fairly reasonable. 16 kilometers with the HE, 16.8. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I like it. I like it. Bit of a 4-weight offset, so let's move that gun a bit further backwards. Let's see, secondary guns. Two-inch guns are gonna be annoying. Even with 1-inch, that did not work. Really? If we go single barrel 1-inch? Yeah, even a single barreled 1-inch gun does not fit on there. Is a bit frustrating to have all these lovely positions, but you can't use them. Well, then get some bigger barreled ones over there. Long barreled, 10 kilometer range. Okay. We got a bit of room, so let's look at the armor. We have a slight 4-weight offset currently. The armor isn't great, though. The armor is not great of this ship. But that's okay. Let's get an autoloader in. And let's get hydroelectric turrets. Good. Good. I think sushi is ready. I like this ship. She's fast, 36 knots. She has a lot of torpedoes. Reasonably guns. I mean, 6 9-inch barrels. Let's take a look at my other heavy cruisers. If I can find them. The Maya over here also has 9-inchers. Izumo has 8-inchers. Yeah, that girl had 11-inchers. Haven't used her in a while. Yeah, that's 3 heavy cruiser designs. It's good that we have a new one. Yeah. And I like her. I really do like her. So, without much further ado, let's jump further into the episode. Because, frankly, I started the episode because I wanted to design some ships, but nothing is happening. Like, literally. An American invasion here without any ships. Yeah, great. My naval invasions are pushing in ever since last time. So, I'm going to build those heavy cruisers up. They will be my new upgrade for my fleet, the heavy cruisers. Let's see if we can get them built up during this episode and get rid of the old ones. Without much further ado, let's skip forward a bit until something happens. Holy! Here I am, just spamming the M-turn button, and look at that! An American fleet has come out to play. Somehow I doubt they will be successful, but we'll see. Like in the past 5-6 turns, I haven't even had to auto-resolve more than a single engagement. Of course, I almost got a heavy cruiser killed, but that aside, I believe this campaign is gonna be easier than expected. At least this war. Slightly disappointing, really. I had hoped that the US would, you know, build up their fleet and go on a proper counterattack against me, but so far, no good. Okay, come on. 6 light cruisers, 4 destroyers. You know what? No. Follow you. Yeah, okay. So, in essence, I only have 2 divisions I have to worry about currently. My battleship line. Not that I'm worried about my battleship line. I mean, as long as we don't get any fog. Ooh, Fiji with her massive 13-inch battery. Let's see. With her 14-inch battery, yeah. This is gonna be fun. Slowly getting my cruiser force organized behind me. In fact, battleships may slow down to 20 knots. In fact, my battleships may prepare to broadside. Let's not move towards the enemy like so. Okay. Light cruisers. Torpedoes are off. Excellent. Sadly, I haven't had the time to upgrade these cruisers yet to carry long-range torpedoes, so 9-kilometer range rather than 20. Okay, let's start looking. My battleship has been spotted by the Springfield over here. Okay, I might be in trouble here. I expected the enemy more on this side. So I'm turning away with my battleship line, moving my cruiser line in. Contact. Hello. First blood is on the enemy. How rude. Aggressive fire torpedoes is authorized the moment we see that ship here. The moment that smoke screen goes down, I want you girls to fire. Torpedoes away. Hold on. Freeze. Target. Can't target you. Yeah, just fire full spread. I don't care. Smoke up. Inbound torpedoes, but it should be fine. That isn't fine though. Let's start a turn. Evasive action, evasive action. Oof. One of my cruisers just got blown to smithereens there. That's the risk of the strategy that I'm using currently. Tighten up formation, stop avoiding. In fact, turn on evasion again. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, no! Ah, you muppet! Last second you decided to turn in. Aggressive fire those torpedoes. Again, I'm not too concerned. I'm losing some light cruisers here, yes. But the enemy is wasting her torpedoes on my light cruiser force rather than on my battleship line, so I am okay with this. That said though, I'm gonna retreat you. You're dead, good. Target Langley. Aggressive fire torpedoes if you can. Torpedo away. Torpedo away. Torpedo away. That should be enough. Turn them off. Smoke up. We missed the cruisers. No. Yeah, we missed the cruisers. Well, we scored a hit on a second cruiser there. Battleship line. You may swirl back. Let's not forget we have you. No need to dodge, no need to dodge, no need to dodge. Turn off torpedoes and come about. After all, we have a cruiser to kill here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, she's being targeted by all guns. group. Deactivate torpedo avoidance. Good. This cruiser is lost. Pretty much with all hands, but that's okay. Although if we can try to save her, it would be appreciated. Ooh, another torpedo attack. Turn. Torpedo hit. No, she's done for. But yet again, a lot of torpedoes have been wasted there. So, well done. Abukuma has done exactly what she was supposed to do. Keep the enemy torpedoes away from the battleships. Now my light cruisers are ripping into this destroyer, sending it to hell. Enemy battleship located. Her course is southwest, okay. Not interested in engaging her with this group. Although, I do have torpedoes, right? And I can still do 24 knots, that is respectable. Only one hit on my battle line so far. Okay. Cruisers are heading towards the battleship now. And a 10k hit on a light cruiser. Ouch. You've had better days, I reckon. In. Enemy destroyer badly mauled, that's okay. Soon entering torpedo range on the battleship. Not too worried here. Although, someone is shooting at my heavy cruisers here, so let's activate torpedo avoidance on you. You girls may smoke up, prepare to launch. Ouch. Yep, like I said, ouch. Torpedoes away, torpedoes away. Torpedoes away. And torpedoes away. Turn off torpedoes, return to the main battle line. Status reports. We survived their torpedo attack. How can this thing still be operational? 40k damage received. Battleship might take a single torpedo. Yep, one torpedo hits. And flash fire. That battleship is done for. Nice, well done, light cruisers. They are the hero of this engagement, that division. Look at that, that battleship's almost gone. torpedoes. That is a lot of torpedoes. Oof. Light cruiser division may disengage in its entirety. Again, save the battleship line from that massive torpedo spam, so yep. A worthy sacrifice. I do hope you live, but a worthy sacrifice, if not. Something. This cruiser is having a bit of an issue. Last ship in the line. Badly mauled by enemy gunfire. Let's turn the battle line backwards. Save her. Ah, this feels good. Not having seen any American ship for quite some time, this feels really good. Just being able to dish out a lot of damage, in all honesty, without much risk for my own fleet. Yo, armor piercing rounds, please. I'm not gonna shoot high explosives against heavy cruisers, come on. Just blow them out of the water. Love the plunging fire coming in every now and then. Another ship that was retreating. Oh, there you were. Say what you want, but she is taking a lot of damage. I can respect that. It's an old cruiser, though, looking at the hull. Very old indeed. Oh, poor cruisers. Having fought for their lives and now they're being tossed aside by the battleships coming in. I lost sight of that ship there. Yes, I have a strange feeling your attempt to stop my naval invasions failed. That said though, that battleship is still alive. I need to kill these cruisers first and then go after that battleship. I completely lost sight of it. I don't know. I think she's over there somewhere. You're out of torpedoes. You're out of torpedoes. Okay, in that case, let's go there. Let's move in. I fired a couple of shells. Just a couple. I think I lost 2 ships? 1 or 2. Didn't lose too many, that's for sure. Frankly, I lost too many ships, but bad luck. Ooh, 30 times speed. Northwest, yeah, that was where the battleship was going to, I believe. 22 knots. Let's see if we can catch her. These light cruisers, yeah, they may completely retreat. That's fine. Let's set you to retreat so I don't forget. the hunt is on. Although with 1 hour and she had a hell of a head start. I wonder if I'll be able to catch her. Splitting my fleet currently. You're still on follow. Stop following and go, go, go. Wait, did I see an RDF pop up there? I'm not sure. No, it can't have been. Destroyers. I don't think I have an RDF on this fleet. Smoke to the south? Did I overshoot? Nah, no way. $30 Yeah, we're not gonna catch him. You're lucky, Kentucky. You're very lucky. Yeah, 1 ship lost, 1 light cruiser. And those light cruisers did awesome. I mean, it's not often that I have a screening force do this well, in essence, against a enemy battle line. Also, Fiji, 266k damage done. Wow. You just... wow, well done. Kentucky out for 28 months. We're never gonna see her again. At least not for a long time. Ooh, heavy damage to my submarine. That may or may not have been not the best decision to make. Luckily, I have 2 proper light groups here now to deal with enemy ships. We sink some. Naval invasion. 1 out of 3 green. 3 out of 6 green. 5 out of 7 red. Why are you red all of a sudden, mate? Let's move in some reinforcements to deal with that. Because I really do want to have Cuba under my control. Japanese Cuba? Sounds lovely to me. American naval invasion? Yeah, not gonna succeed. Don't worry about that. In the meanwhile, as you can see, I'm building 4 heavy cruisers currently, 1 battle cruiser and 1 battleship. The battleship should be almost done, I think. 9 months. 9 months, ladies and gentlemen. And then we have, so say 11 months in total. And then we have a battleship with 6 18-inch guns. 12 barrels in total. Bloody insane. 4 meetings. Oh, wow. USA, did you come out to play? That said, though, by now I could do with a peace deal, but I really want to kill the US. Convoys killed. 2 ships killed. 1 ship gone for good. And another ship gone for good. Light cruiser, forget about it. And that's pretty much what the US is trying to do. What the US has been trying to do off screen as well. So Yeah. No. That's not succeeding, mates. That is not succeeding. However, that does mean I can clean up these isles without any real interference and then probably invade the Gulf Coast. Gulf Coast and work towards the seaboard. Yeah. Sounds like a fun plan to me. Without much further ado, let's continue hitting the end turn, eh? Son of a bitch. You actually succeeded with a counter-invasion. I did not expect that. That'll teach me not to pay attention, right? Yeah, that will teach me. Well done, America. Well done. Sadly, though, here comes my counterattack. That is the first province I ever lost due to an AI naval invasion, by the way. I'm breaking records here this game. think it is time. Setsu is mothballed currently, because I don't have to... Come on. Get her operational. You're being repaired. That's an anti-hunter group moving around. Oh damn, I thought I had an invasion there. Well, Virgin Islands, terribly sorry, I missed you. So I guess we'll take you first. I think this is one of the most aggressive land grabs I have ever done. There was something with my battleship, but I wasn't sure what it was. I suppose it's still on low crew. Not anymore, though. And Setsu here is the strongest of my battleships. Enemy destroyer, how cute. I can imagine the rest of the world just looking at the conquest of the Japanese Empire and they're like, oh no. Especially Italy and Germany, they're like, why? We're failing so hard. I mean, Italy is down to 2 provinces of their homeland. Germany only 1. Canada is desperately trying to take back their land from the US. Would be fun if they succeeded, to be honest. Yeah, it's a bit of a disaster for them all, except for one. Except for the lovely, lovely... Ooh. Oh yeah, these are my sushis. Muppet. Nice. Light cruiser division. Let's join in. I think that's pretty much all of the ships currently. Ooh, another one. You're still being repaired, that is fair. Of course, we have this division here that has 4 battle cruisers. I'm gonna move the battle cruisers out, except for Congo. That would leave 44,000. Yeah, that's more than enough to capture this. Congo will remain. The other 3 sisters will move towards the Gulf Coast assault. the Gulf Coast assault is somewhere else than I hoped. Whoops. Oh well. Yeah. It was a good decision of me to leave a task force here for a moment. They're eager to take those colonies back. Unless we're gonna take over Miami. This division may dock in Kingston. Talking about docking, I want 2 extra heavy cruisers. Just slowly building up those numbers. So after this war, I think I will scrap most of my older cruiser fleet, older destroyer fleet, pretty much everything except my capital, my battleship and battlecruiser capital ships. I think I'll do a clean sweep, clear out most of my fleet. Well, I'm gonna hold on to those 100 newer destroyers that I built, but besides that, yeah. I think that is necessary. I mean, we're starting to approach late game. I mean, we have Raider Tech unlocked. Haven't added it to a single ship, but we got the tech. But I don't think... Oh my god! Oh my god! How? We just lost to Congo. No. Oh, I'm very grumpy now. That is a second. Oh my god. Move in some light ships to support. We just lost to Congo. I know class a battle cruiser. There. Let's delete that one. OMG. Am I gonna rebuild Congo? Probably, but then... Zurichi? I'm not quite sure where you're placed. Are you placed yet? No, you're not. Congratulations, you are now the new Congo. Damn. Yeah, I'm grumpy now. I'm grumpy now. I did not expect that. I did not expect that at all. Give me 2 extra heavy cruisers, please. Well done by the AI, though. Well done. It's the risk of the auto-resolve, I suppose. But in a fight like this, in a manual fight, I expect this Los Angeles Memphis class heavy cruiser, I expect her to run. I don't want that. It's a boring fight. So I'll do this. Yeah. The Virgin Islands have been taken, ladies and gentlemen. Despite a good attempt by the enemy to stop me. Now, these light squadrons may actually return to ports. To refuel, reload, get out of harm's way. Although, wasn't there a submarine here? Yeah, there was. It's in the Gulf of Mexico now. Let's see if we can intercept it with this little group. And there is a battleship out and about. Which is interesting. Talking about interesting, let's get this submarine back into the port of San Francisco. Mine-laying submarines. Want to quickly have some mine capability there. I am very grumpy that that ship died. Let's refit the remaining Congos. How about getting diesel engines in? Move you a bit. Move you a bit. Okay, main tower. Yeah, maybe I should just replace these. Although, they had anti-torp 3. That's, for my ships, that's reasonably strong in terms of anti-torpedo protection. Okay. Of course, the armor wasn't that strong. It still isn't, but... Nice try. But no. There we go. Saves quite a bit of weight. Meaning I might be able... Yep. To get my armor back. Excellent. I will replace them though. I think it's time for my Congos to be replaced by newer versions with, well, you know, 15-inch guns. And a more fun tower. Yeah, once this invasion is... Once the war is over, I'll replace my Congos as well. Yeah. Yeah, I understand, but no thank you. Caught the submarines. Sunk one. Good. Experimental heavy, modern heavy. Not interested right now. Because we're invading the US. I'm surprised, actually, we have not seen a ground push. I had expected that to actually happen. So I'm kind of surprised here. I'm kind of surprised. Four months for the two new cruisers. Good. Good, 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 good. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, the episode speeds along. Next time you see me here, I'll probably be under control of Miami. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. And we're just gonna continue rolling. After Miami, we're gonna invade the southeast seaboard. I mean, I don't think the US has the power or the will to stop me. And I want to control the US borders here, their ports. before suing for peace, I think. So, yeah. See you next time, and take care.